So good morning, everybody. So I don't have any scripture to share because I'm celebrating my 3-year anniversary with my wife. And, you know, this is where we're at right now. You know, we're on Catalina Island. As everybody can see, you know, but I'm celebrating 3-year anniversary of my wife on Catalina Island. And all this is by the grace of God. For those of you who haven't heard my testimony, 5 years ago, I was homeless. I was strung out on meth and heroin. Homeless in Alabama on Christmas. Didn't have nowhere to go. Sitting at a gas station, cold. I had a suitcase full of clothes, that was it. And a very bad drug addiction. You know, and I had a friend named Emily. Her and her boyfriend or fiance at the time, I can't remember, let me sleep on their couch, you know, on Christmas. Just because they just so happened to see me walking down the highway on Christmas Day, homeless, you know, and with a suitcase. And it's amazing how the Lord can take you from being the worst of the worst in 5 years, you know, to basically having it all. You know, I'm not rich by any means. Yes, we spent $1,400 on this place, but it's not because we're rich, you know, it's just because we live by the blessings of God. Yes, I do have a great job now because of the grace of God, because I obeyed God and I quit the job I was working when He told me to quit. And I didn't have a job lined up. I didn't have anything lined up. Nothing. You know, matter of fact, this job I didn't even apply for. They just happened to see my resume out on Indeed. Dude called me and said, hey. And what's funny part is he happened to be a Christian as well. He says, I got a job for you. It's like, okay. And next thing you know, I went from making $500 a week to, you know, anywhere from $1,200 to $1,300, sometimes maybe even $1,400 a week, according to how much overtime I worked. But, you know, so stay faithful. The fruits of your labor will pay off. You know, and always be generous, too. I've always been generous with others that are less fortunate. Be generous and be faithful to the Lord. And I promise you, God will see you through whatever it is that you're going through. And, you know, you will receive blessings like this, you know. The beautiful wife or, you know, handsome husband, you know, ladies or whatever. You know, God bless you.